Mr. Vaughn.
Thank you, Dr. Glenn. I am honored and humbled to have been chosen the class president for the 2014 senior class. I would like to thank all of our friends and family, especially my wife Stacy, for being here tonight to enjoy this occasion with us. There are a lot of us here that have very similar stories. There was somebody in the faculty here who was instrumental in getting us to where we are. And as great as it would be for all of us to be able to get up here and talk about that professor or those professors that did those great things and went above and beyond for us, it's really just not practical. And I have been given the honor of being able to do that. And what I would like to do is be a little bit selfish for a second. And I would like to thank the three people that pretty well got me where I'm at now. Dr. Ronald Merritt, Dr. Derek Newland, and Professor Patricia Glaze from the mathematics department over the past 2 years have been more than just professors. They've been mentors, they've helped me through, they've pushed me whenever I didn't want to be pushed. And we all have stories like that. These people over here, we're more than just a number to them. We're more than just a reason they pick up a paycheck. And that's mattered in my time here at Athens. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. But we come to a point where we may ask ourselves, well, we're appreciative, but what do you do to show it? And I ran across something here recently that really stuck with me, a couple of things that have stuck with me recently. The first one I saw where somebody had written, no matter how hard you think you've worked for them, your knowledge and skills are not yours. They were gifted to you. And the best way to say thanks is to give that gift away. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're about to do. We have fought and we've struggled. And we fought and we've struggled to get through, to get where we are, and to be as successful as we've been here. But we did that with the gift that they gave us. And the best way that we can honor that gift is to remember that it's not just going to be the education majors like myself and several of you that are going to leave here and be teachers. At some point, every one of you is going to have to teach somebody something. Whether it's a coworker, your children, you're going to be teaching somebody something. And whenever that time comes, the best way to honor the gift of knowledge that you were given is to remember to pass on that knowledge with the same grace and dignity that it was passed to you. The only other thing that I would like to say is really specifically to my classmates. Some of you have become very, very dear friends to me. Three in particular that stand out. Mr. Tyler Calvert here that's in the front row, Mr. Wes Ratliff, and Miss Ashley Burton, who were unable to be here with us tonight. But if it hadn't been for those three, I wouldn't have made it. Not just the staff, not just the faculty, but I developed friends that got me through. And those days where I wanted to give up, they were there. And many of you have that same story with the same group of people that you connected with here. So what are we doing now? Where do we go from here? What's that thing that drives us to keep going? And I heard a song recently by a Christian musician named Matthew West. And I heard this song and it blew my mind. And the name of the song is Do Something. And in the chorus, he says, if not us, then who? If not me and you, right now it's time for us to do something. And if not now, then when? Will we see an end to all the pain? It's not enough to do nothing. It's time for us to do something. So whenever we walk across this platform tomorrow and we move on with our lives, remember remember, it's time for us to do something. That we need to honor the gift of knowledge that we were given. Hands down, the greatest institution in the state, if not in the country. I mean, just based on the way that we're cared for and taken care of here. They gave us something that we need to do something with. And that would be my challenge to you, my fellow graduates. Let's do something. Let's make a difference. Thank you.